Well, hey everybody, Rob Satcham here from feedbackwrench.com. We help small businesses with their websites, SEO, and marketing. And today I wanted to help you understand what is a search engine result page and what is SEO. You know, being in the industry, I usually assume that people understand what search engine optimization is, but I wanted to help you get a quick idea. So basically what it is that we help optimize your website both on your web presence and then across the entire internet to be in a position to be the type of website that Google would serve up in what's called a search engine result page. So real quick, I want to show you what a search engine result page is so that you can understand how it's relevant. And let me pull it up here, but basically when you think about what your core user is going to be searching, or your core buyer, whoever you're interested in getting in front of, you need to be asking the questions, what are the queries or what are the questions that they would want to ask? So for example, let's just say I was a homeowner that was thinking about doing a remodeling project at my house, and I grab my phone here and I type in remodeling companies Minneapolis, and as I search, a couple of things are going to happen here. So right up at the top, you're going to see that there's these paid advertisements. Now people are using either AdWords or AdWords Express to get those advertisements up there. After that, you have this where the map is, and you can see what's called the local snippet. The local snippet. Now these are all the Google My Business pages of the relevant companies for whatever term I search. So there's going to be what's called the 3-pack here, which are the first 3 that pop up, and then if I hit more places, it's going to show me a list of just about every single vendor that's out there. Now that's called the Google local page, the local snippet, and that's tied to your Google My Business page. Now your Google My Business page is where you can choose what category your business is. You're going to be able to get reviews, which is incredibly important. I can't emphasize how important that is. And then it's also going to take its signals from your website. So for instance, you're going to need to build out your website so that Google My Business understands who you serve, what you do exactly, and where it is that you do it. So up at the top you've got paid advertisements, then you've got this local snippet, and then underneath is the holy grail, which are your organic search results. So the question is what is it that causes a company to be one of the first results or on the first page rather than page 10? Well, Google looks at their search engine result page like their daughter. They're super jealous. They want to make sure that myself as a search customer gets the most relevant and trustworthy results. So they want to make sure that whoever it is that they serve up isn't just some willy-nilly organization that might not be worthy of trust, that might not have the relevant solution. So the idea is you want to optimize your web presence to be able to be in position to be on this search engine result page. And there's 2 sides to it. One, you need to create what's called relevant content. You actually have to build out your site with well-researched, highly relevant pages and blog posts that solve the queries or the questions that your user want to know about. So whoever that core buyer is, perhaps in the remodeling instance here, you're going to be searching the differences between stone and stone facades, or if you're looking at countertops or whatever that could be. We need to do that research to find out what questions or queries they're asking, and then we need to actually create web pages. That's a lot of what we do. Now, anybody can pump out some cheap, worthless pages, so you need to make sure that you've got long form, high quality homework done when you create your blog post or your web page. And that's the big thing here. Just like if you were at a college and you were doing your homework, if you were to turn in this sloppy, half-researched paper, your professor would look at you and say, that's not any good. Well, Google's the same way. It wants to see high quality, authoritative content that's cited well, that has no spelling errors or grammatical errors, and that is actually good and fun to read or helpful. So Google will actually monitor the on-page actions of people when they get there. So if people come to your page that solves this query and they realize that, wait a minute, this is garbage, and they bump right out of it or they hit the back button, what you're going to see is Google notes that. But if people come onto your page and they stay there and they keep clicking around your website, then you've reduced what's called your bounce rate, and Google rewards that. So the idea is, first of all, we have to create lots of good, relevant content. Just like if you were creating great homework for your professor, we needed to create solutions to these queries that people are going to make. And then there's kind of a technical side to it. Every website needs to have great markup. You need to have schema markup. You need your H1, H2, H3 headers, your page title, your meta descriptions, and all sorts of things. So that's the first part. We create relevant, great content. Now the second part is all about trustworthiness. Now, how is it that you can tell that one organization is more trustworthy than the other? Well, Google has provided the Google reviews. That would be the first one. It also reads different review signals from across the internet, such as Facebook, Houzz, Home Advisor, and some of these other places. But really, it's all about Google reviews. That's where you get your clients to tell others that you do and execute what you claim you're going to do. So you need to build up your Google reviews. The second thing that you need to do is you need to get little votes of confidence from other websites across the internet. And when you do that, you're going to be getting what's called backlinks. So if you think about another website, if they were to write up Rob Satcham and Feedback Wrench, and in that they had a little hyperlink that was really meaningful, saying we trust Rob Satcham and Feedback Wrench, Google looks at that as a small vote of confidence. So the two parts of becoming more trustworthy and more authoritative is you want to get great reviews proving that you do what you say you do. The second thing is we want to build up across the internet backlinks and small votes of confidence so that Google sees that you're an authority on what it is you claim you do. And that's really what it's all about. Create your own relevant content, build up your authority, and show that you're trustworthy. So my name is Rob Satcham. Hopefully that helps you understand what is a search engine result page. If you're a small business owner in the South Metro, or if you're an entrepreneur, maybe you have a side hustle, or maybe you're a little bit more robust company that's been around for a while, we love what we do. We help people build great websites. We help them with their search engine optimization, which means we publish tons of content and get backlinks. We also do video production. This is kind of a quick video that we threw together, but we would love an opportunity to buy you coffee. I'd love to swing out to your office. My name's Rob Satcham, and I appreciate your time.